Are 7% interest rates the new normal? Well, we're going to talk about that today in our Eastside, Seattle, and Snohomish County Real Estate Market Update. Hi, I'm Tony Meier with Windermere Real Estate. For 34 years, I've been an avid study of the real estate market, helping our clients make educated buying and selling decisions. We're going to use that same information to give you an insight into the market today. We're going to talk about the top 4 housing numbers you need to know. That includes interest rates, months of inventory, median sales price, and sales price to original list price ratio. First up is interest rates. Well, we really have been settled in the 7% range for quite some time right now. We're up quite a bit from last year in August being at 5.5, but in spite of that, the market has shown remarkable resilience as we're going to talk about today. So months of inventory, we're going to start off with the east side. The 9-year average is 1.3 months of inventory for August. We are just a tick behind that at 1.4, up a little bit from July of 1.3. So the market remains quite healthy when you look at it on the average of 9 years. Median sales price on the east side. Last year was $1,350,000. We are way up to $1,450,000 this year. We're off a little bit from July, but that's somewhat seasonally to be expected. The median is not perfect, half above, half below. Typically, this time of year, the large houses start to come off the market. Those sellers settle in, and there's not as many choices. Original list price to sales price ratio. If you look way back to August 2022, the average seller had to negotiate 6% off their original list price to secure a sale. Today, that same seller is only negotiating 2% off. And in the lower end, that's really not happening much at all. It tends to be more on the higher end. We're off just a tick from last month at 99%, so 1% negotiation. On to Seattle, months of inventory. Well, Seattle is definitely slower than its 9-year average. For August, it would generally be about 1 month of inventory. July was 1.3, August is 1.4, and that's going to show up in some of these other numbers as we start looking at sold price. So compared to last year, Seattle is still down from $927 in August of 2022 to $899. And you can see it's kind of flat from August and July, both being at $899. Original list price to sales price ratio. Seattle's houses tend to, because of the affordability, they tend to sell still at full price. A year ago, they had to give up 2%, sellers did, to secure a sale. Today, basically, they're selling at their original list price going forward. Snohomish County, months of inventory, right on track with its averages. 9-year average, 1.1 months of inventory. It is currently the same. It is slower than it was back in July, but again, traditionally, that's something we expect this time of year. Median sales price for Snohomish County, it is still down from a year ago. So August 2022 was $750. It's currently at $730, and you can see, given the last 3 months, it appears to be headed downward. That's kind of a cautionary note for Snohomish County at this point, something to keep an eye on. Original list price to sales price ratio on Snohomish County homes. Last year, that average seller had to give up 5% to secure a sale. Today, they're giving up 1% and slowing just a tiny bit from July of 2023. Have you got questions after all this information? We're presenting information on Seattle, Eastside, and Snohomish County, but we understand specific neighborhoods, geographical areas. We're happy to help you understand those marketplaces so you can make an educated decision. If you like what we have to say, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you're notified of our future updates, and we'll talk with you again next month. Take care. Bye-bye.